Friday, March 17th, 1944. Dear Kitty, a sigh of relief has gone through the secret annex. Krayler has been exempted from digging by the court. Ellie has given her nose to a talking to and strictly forbidden it to be a nuisance to her today. So everything is all right again, except that Margot and I are getting a bit tired of our parents. Don't misunderstand me. I can't get on well with Mommy at the moment. As you know, I still love Daddy just as much, and Margot loves Daddy and Mommy. But when you're old as we are, you do not want to decide just a few things for yourself. You want to be independent sometimes. If I go upstairs, then I'm asked what I'm going to do. I'm not allowed salt with my food. Every evening, regularly, at 8:15, Mummy asks whether I ought not to start undressing. Every book I read must be inspected. I must admit that they are not at all strict, and I'm allowed to read nearly everything, and yet we are both sick of all the remarks, plus all the questioning that go on the whole day long. Something else, especially about me, that doesn't please them. I don't feel like giving lots of kisses anymore, and I think fancy nicknames are terribly affected. In short, I'd really like to be rid of them for a while. Margot said last evening, I think it's awfully annoying the way that they ask if you've got a headache or whether you don't feel well if you happen to give a sigh and put your hand to your head. It is a great blow to us both, suddenly to realize how little remains of the confidence and harmony that we used to have at home. And it's largely due to the fact that we're all screw-whiff here. By this I mean that we are treated as children over outward things, and we are much older than most girls of our age inwardly. Although I'm only 14, I know quite well what I want. I know who is right and who is wrong. I have my opinions, my own ideas and principles, and although it may sound pretty mad from an adolescent, I feel more of a person than a child. I feel quite independent of anyone. I know that I can discuss things and argue better than Mommy. I'm not at all prejudiced. I don't exaggerate so much. I am more precise and adroit, and because of this, you may laugh, I feel superior to her over a great many things. If I love anyone, above all, I must have admiration for them, admiration and respect. Everything would be all right if only I had Peter, for I do admire him in many ways. He is such a nice, good-looking boy. Yours, Anne. That was Friday, March 17th, 1944. She's complaining about being smothered and being like overly loved by her mother and father, and them being interested in what she's reading and if she has a headache, if she's feeling well. And she's 14 years old, and she's like, oh, all this, smothering. I think of my own childhood bringing up when I had the opposite. Like I didn't have anybody care about me anywhere, and so when I was 14, I basically like got my first job and was about to move out of my father's house. He never said one word to me or ever cared whether we anything about us. And so like I had like the opposite effect. But thank you for listening. If you haven't already, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna build this channel up. It's gonna look a lot better, but you'll still have me reading. But I'm gonna get a microphone and a light and a camera, so I won't use this little phone too. Thanks again for watching. Have a nice day.